Is this thing on? Hello? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys what I would normally eat, aka drink, post workout. Or even sometimes I drink this as my breakfast smoothie. I do have a little bit of change to it, but I want to show you guys what you could potentially consume after a rough workout. That kind of sounded a little bit wrong, but after a hardcore workout, you just going hardcore in the gym, it is sometimes hard, especially at the end of your routine, to come up with exactly what to consume, because I'm sure you guys can relate. At the end of your workout routine, you can barely even think. You are so exhausted, especially if you're pushing yourself really hard to achieve certain goals. I myself have a really hard time even forming a sentence at the end of my workout. So to think about even what to eat after my workout, it just sometimes have to be the first and best option. So this is a really good shake that you can make immediately after working out, getting home, your muscles are depleted, and you are actually just so ready to eat something. So first, you would need a blender. I just upgraded my blender to a, what is this? A Ninja blender. This is not sponsored, by the way, even though it would be nice. But I will show you guys what I would add to my shake. So get your shaker bottle or shaker cup. Obviously, depending on your goal, shakes are so good for so many reasons, because you can make it really caloric dense if you are bulking or trying to put on more weight. This used to be me. I used to be very skinny. If you have watched my transformation video, you would know where I'm coming from. But I used to be very skinny, and I did not know how to put on more weight because I did not know how to possibly eat enough calories while also having a very low appetite. So shakes are really good for that, because you can add a lot of good stuff in here that's really caloric dense, but drink your calories. And drinking your calories is a lot easier than consuming more calories, especially if you're trying to do it in a more clean version. But also, complete contrast, if you are trying to lean down or even just maintain, shakes are just so good for that, because you can also make them really low calorie friendly. It all depends on what you add to them. So I myself is watching my calories just a little bit. I'm overall just more focusing on just eating healthy rather than being overly focused on my caloric intake. However, being focused on a caloric intake doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. I think in our recent time, counting calories is often being viewed at as a negative thing, because of people have really bad experiences with counting calories, mainly because they have been dieting and sticking to a diet that has a really low calorie count, which probably ended up with a really not so good experience with counting calories. But it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Obviously, if you're trying to reach a goal, sometimes just guessing your weight isn't always the way to go about it. It won't guarantee your results. So if you're counting calories, shakes are really great for that, because they're easy to count. I won't necessarily count my calories for today's shake, but it's really easy to do if you want to. Excuse the rant, I know, but I just feel like I wanted to cover those areas. So you can add in to your shake whatever you want. Mainly, I'm showing you guys this to also introduce you to a new invention, a new whey protein invention that I have been dying to share with you guys. But before getting to that, let me just tell you what I'm adding in today. So we have some yogurt. You can have plain yogurt. This is a Greek yogurt with vanilla flavor. It's a little bit more caloric dense, and it does have 15 grams of sugar per serving, which is almost a full cup. But there's also other alternatives if you are trying to watch your calories or lower your sugar intake. We have a mixed fruit bag, which has strawberries, peaches, pineapple, and mango. I will mainly be using the strawberries and peaches for today. Then we have a mandarin. Very, very sweet. It kind of reminds me when you're mixing this with yogurt and also almond milk, which I also have. It kind of reminds me of an orange popsicle. I don't know if you guys have ever had orange popsicle, but they're one of my favorite. So adding a mandarin with vanilla yogurt and also almond milk tastes amazing. Listen up, this is important. So my protein, you guys know that I work with them. I talk about them all the time, but this might be my favorite product that they have ever come out with. This is it. Hopefully it's focusing. So this is called Whey Forward. So it's basically a milk protein, but it was produced in a lab using a fermentation process. So it's basically the same milk protein that is produced by cows, but without the use of any animals. So no animals was used to make this milk protein. It is identical to a milk protein, but it is not made by the use of animals. So it is lactose free, which is amazing news for us with a sensitive gut. I have a really sensitive gut. Whenever I often drink regular whey, I do get a little bit gassy. I don't know if you guys can relate. So that's why I often use more vegan products, but this one I have had no reaction with. It is also sugar free and it has 4.7 grams of BCAAs per serving, which is basically the building blocks for protein. It is called vegan friendly. You cannot label this as a vegan product because it is still a milk protein, but as I mentioned, it is without the use of any animals, so it's considered vegan friendly but not vegan. I have the flavor creamy mint chocolate chip. It's a little bit of a contrast to the products that I'm using today, but it's definitely still delicious. They also come in the flavor salted caramel and chocolate brownie. Lastly, I just want to mention it is only 100 calories per serving, so it's not that much. You could add more if you are trying to add more calories to your shakes. Oh, and obviously, most importantly, it has 20 grams of protein per serving. And you can easily add 2 scoops, which would equal 40 grams of protein because it is very light as well. Anyways, I've been rambling enough about this damn product. I will be linking this down below if you're interested in reading more about it and the process of how to create this product as well. My protein have a really good video explaining everything as well if you want to know more about it because it is very interesting. With that said, let's make our shake. The moment of truth. So freaking delicious. It is so good. Wow. You can't really go wrong with fruit, berries, and protein, and a little bit of yogurt. But if you want to make this more caloric dense, sometimes in the morning, if I do this as a breakfast smoothie, I will add a whole cup of oats. And you can also add peanut butter to it as well if you really want a lot of calories in your shake. Also, the opposite, if you want to have a less caloric dense shake, I would recommend to use water instead of almond milk. I think there's so many good vitamins in almond milk, as well as it just tastes really delicious and creamy. That's why I'm adding it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna enjoy this shake now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will probably start making more shake videos for different options with different recipes for different purposes. This is just a good post-workout protein shake that is very protein dense. Obviously, dairy has a lot of protein in it as well. That's why yogurt is so good to add to it as well. But yeah, as mentioned, make sure to check out Whey Forward on my protein's website. I'll be linking that down below, including my discount code if you're interested in trying it out. And thank you guys for tuning in. I will try to make more content more consistently. I did just recover from COVID. I had COVID for about 2 weeks. My second time, so that's why I have been a little absent as well. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.